So if you were really serious about communicating a message that resonates with people, you wouldn't be talking about just negotiating in a different way for 10 drugs. You would be talking about putting a cap on the amount of money that any drug company can sell drugs to any American.
Is that so hard? The government subsidizes these corporations with billions of dollars and demands nothing in return. That's right. And isn't that the foundation of a governing philosophy? Maybe they could put it in a book. They could call it Project something. Like, is that work not being done? Because right now it looks like ad hoc people on TikTok making better brand for themselves, but the party seems utterly rudderless.
Okay, so two things. One, we viewed people like Bernie as an outlier threat to the institutional Democratic Party, when in fact what he was talking about and is still talking about is the crossover message, right? Is the message that
it's the traditional Democratic message.
That actually...
It's RFK Democrats.
And that pulls Trump voters back into the Democratic coalition. The second thing is this. The Republican Party has paid for a permanent infrastructure around ideas and around messaging that makes something like Project 2025 possible, whereas Democrats raise lots of money every 2 years. We blow it all on 30-second ads that disappear into the ether as soon as the election is done, instead of actually building our own permanent infrastructure so that we could be selling our ideas like economic justice, like loving instead of fearing your neighbor, like breaking up powerful corporations every single day.
Practical ideas, common sense,
but
easy
sell them every
ideas.
day, build the infrastructure in order to be able to sell them every day.
Clearly they have the money. Clearly there are think tanks. Is it because no one has brought the party together as an individual? Is it because the corporatist part of the party has been dominant?
Listen, I think the Republican Party has had some dominant figures, some of them funders like the Kochs, some of them political figures like Donald Trump. The Democratic Party hasn't had that kind of continuity of leadership. But there's also a consultant class inside the Democratic Party that makes a lot of money off of those 30-second ads. And they don't make as much money if you're actually developing ideas that last.